What's this place called? Safe Storage at Noosa. Safeguard Storage. Look at this. It's a nice, safe place to leave your car and trailer and you don't have to worry. Because that ramp is a little bit iffy. I read a bit of a horror story about that ramp, which always worries me. Well, it didn't used to worry me so much with the old Pajero, but it does now. Alright, we've got a nice secure place to keep the car and trailer. $39 for up to a week. We've got some dangerous attack plovers here. And that's perfect. That makes me feel a lot more, a lot less worried leaving it at the ramp and everything. Well, the decision was made to walk from the storage sheds to the boat and to go shopping, which is about 1.5 miles, 2.8 kilometres. But unfortunately, the women folk are painfully slow. What is that? Oh, lovely. Very nice. Let's go. There we go, mate. All this sort of stuff we've got to carry back the boat, yeah.
Okay, that's about.
Real good?
Right. How much we can carry.
Yep. Alright, well we're finally on the Noosa River.
And the pool has been absolutely criticizing.
Oh, that's ridiculous. She's whinging again. Never stops whinging. Never stops whinging.
Captain moment.
Oh God, here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. Why do I even bring her out here? I don't know. So we got one kayak there. Oh God. Oh God. Yes, I know that's not the greatest way to be towing all that sort of stuff, but we've got no choice right now. So we're going to need the tender down here when we go ashore tonight. Hopefully we're going to have dinner somewhere, the surf club or something. We're just going down the road here to, we're just about here. We're just going down the road to Noosa Sound to anchor at Woods Bay tonight. Sadly, we were supposed to get there this morning and have a bit of a kayak and stuff, but we're just way behind schedule. We've basically taken the whole day messing around. Like, you know, if we'd left the car here in the car park, obviously that would have saved a lot of time because we walked back from there. We walked to Woolies and then come bring all the shopping in. But anyway, it is what it is. We're here, we're on the Noosa River. We'll go down there, anchor tonight, and early in the morning we'll head upriver. How's that? Right, let's get going. Oh yes, that's for baking on the barbecue. Not too close to the mark, especially when we're towing them. Okay? Right away from the markers. The beautiful Noosa River. Absolutely lovely. Moorings here. We're just going to sneak in and anchor somewhere in these moorings tonight. Probably grab a mooring and no one would bother, but no one would care. Found a beautiful little snug spot for us in amongst the moorings here. We snuck in amongst the moorings. Hide from the wind a bit. Not totally, but it's not a bad spot. And if we drag, hopefully it'll be just be onto that beach there, so that won't be so bad. There's a few nice boats here. I like the look of that one over there. Very nice. And there's another nice one right there. Very nice. Little certainly got a few knots. These people are 20 knots or something out there now. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Whee! Look at that.
That's our fish on the bed. Look, it's looking at us. You're hungry, aren't you?
Oh, good.
If I hold it, he could
Oh.
jump in it.
Oh, look at the size of the fishing. Look at it. Quick, get the fishing rod out. Put some bread on there, too.
Baba,
Oh, I don't think it's a hook on it. Watch out. The
fish
fish
will
will
just came and
Come on.
eat the bread.
bite your legs off, bird.
Come on, Ducky. Ducky. Ducky, duck, duck. Ducky, duck, duck. Ducky, duck, duck. Ducky, duck, duck.
Oh, look at all that. There's a good tucker down there. Hope you realise you're eating my sandwiches tomorrow, duck. We totally forgot to fill up our water bottles or find anywhere to do it. But look what we just found. A tap. Perfect. We'll be filling them up before we go anywhere.
Pick up the rubbish, Baba? Yeah. Okay, and put it in the bin here.
Bush turkey. He'll be alright. And that's it, in the middle of town, right near your, right next to your anchorage. You're pretty much anchored right in the middle of town. Perfect. Look at that, very nice little place. Lots of restaurants and bars and all that kind of thing. Trendy little artsy shops and stuff. It's just our kind of place, mate. Don't you think?
What?
Trendy little artsy shops and cafes and all that kind of thing. No. The Lamington. Turkey's water bowl.
Yeah. Looking after their wild turkeys there. Yeah. That's so cute.
That's where we're going for dinner anyway, there. Sure is. Magic place. Naughty.
We got the seat, and now we can order yummy ones. Thank you, no worries. That's the real Parmesan cheese there. Whoa, that steak looks absolutely.
Happy now? Got your seafood marinara. Good. Here's chili.
Some food.
Salt. Why should I ask for some? It's all happening. Noosa heads. That's good. Amelia, can I have one of your... You had your dessert. Can I have one of your things?
Yes.
Thank you. Very good. Okay. Very good. I like those ones. Oh, that bed looks good after a hard day. It's been a long day.
Mum, I can hear you
Oh, I thought that was mine. Oh, what do I get? Yeah, but I'm twice as big as you. I need to. Well, I get a tiny bit. Why do I always get the worst bed?
I will go over there.
It's alright, I'm used to it. Sure you could. Sure we could work something out for that.
People's is not as good as here. You can't lift up your leg. It's not really good posture for your videos, isn't it?
Well, that's how you've chose to be, so that's how it's going to be on YouTube.
No, it's not very nice. But I need to go through my textbooks. I have to say it's not a big deal.
You're not studying tonight.
I brought to my book.
Oh God, you're going to keep me up all night talking to yourself about spreadsheets. Oh God. Not a great night.
Really great night.
No, not a great night. Just howling wind. Howling wind. Rain. Kayak splashing against the hull all night. Yeah, it's all overcast and miserable. And raining. It's raining. Just our luck. Oh, the kayaks are still there. That's good. I'm surprised. Oh, looking a bit miserable. The old weatherman was totally wrong again. That's a beautiful looking dinghy over there. Huh?
I wouldn't want to be a weatherman.
No, because he's hopeless.
Always being told that he was wrong.
Well, he is always wrong. He doesn't have a clue what's going on. He just guesses. That's a beautiful looking boat, that one there.
All surgeries at one of Brisbane's busiest hospitals have been cancelled because of a malfunction with sterilisation equipment. State political reporter Josh Bavis has this exclusive report.
Bacon and eggs.
The South Hospital and Health Service confirms a malfunction was to blame. The right-wing President Jair Bolsonaro. But Mr. Bolsonaro has twice blamed non-governmental organizations and says Brazil lacks the resources to fight the fires.
There you go.
The Ministry of Justice can send 40 men.
You know how to fish.
Resources.
No, I know
We
how
are
to
in
fish.
chaos. The United Nations says it's very concerned about the
Just doing all my morning chores. Is everyone happy?
National team
Oh,
playing in
good.
Melbourne last night are furious
Good.
after the views were so
I'll get cleaned up in a
many
minute.
couldn't see the players. Margaret told reports more than
Let's go, mate. Time to fill up the water. Sure is. Sure is. We're just passing Makepeace Island. 25-acre island named after a reclusive, eccentric local called Hannah Shotgun Makepeace, who's no longer with us, but it's now owned by Sir Richard Branson and his partner, what's his name, Brett Godfrey, is the boss of Virgin Australia, and one other guy, I think. They originally developed it as a personal mini resort for their family and friends, and parties for people that work for Virgin, I think. But then they started letting it out. They let it out now as a kind of mini private resort for up to 22 people. I think it's about $25,000 Australian a night. That's 17,000 American. Apparently, when they first started letting it out, they've let it out to famous people and everything. Although the only famous identity I could come up with was some cute little fella called Justin Bieber. Although I looked him up, and trust me, he ain't exactly the greatest thing since Neil Young. So I think maybe the whole famous person thing might be a bit of a marketing ploy or something. And now we're coming up to the, this is the Noosa cable ferries, and I better get down there and make sure my boy doesn't run into one of them. Well, that's alright, they're not going to go now, he's just loading on cars, so just got to make sure we stay away from those cables. That ferry gives you access to the Noosa North Shore, where you can get access to the beach and go right up to Double Island Point on the beach. Like with your four-wheel drive. Good job, dude. You know, you can use paper towel as a sponge, that's what I do at work.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
Yes, someone forgot the sponge. Who could it be? Who could it be? We've got the old paper towel.
Tell them you dropped the salt in the water too.
Someone went to the shop because someone forgot the salt. So then someone had to go to the shop and get salt. And when someone got back from the shop to get salt, someone dropped it in the water when he was passing it up. So we've still got no salt, and there's a bottle of salt at the bottom of the Noosa River. Okay, this Lake Upriver we're coming out onto, mate. So this is Lake Upriver. This is the smaller lake. The next one we go to will be Lake Cootharaba, which is quite a bit bigger. They're very shallow, these lakes. That's why they got these markers going straight through the middle of it. This is the channel. So we're right in the middle of the channel on Lake Upriver, and it's 0.5 metres. We had one rudder down, so we just hit the bottom with the rudder. But we didn't have the rudder tied off. We just took a couple of turns around the base of the cleat, so that the rudder, if it did hit, would just sort of kick up a bit. That's what happened. But yeah, it's extremely shallow, 0.4. Well, our pump has passed away. Our pump for the inflatable has passed away, and because we've got a few little slow leaks there, we've had to deflate it. We're not going to use that anymore. Well, we weren't going to anyway. We're only going to use kayaks up in the lake. That's the plan. So I've had to deflate it, so I want to put it away now. So that's a good thing. With the Mac, of course, we've got the stern berth, or the pizza oven, as it's known to Mac owners, because it's so stinking hot in there in summer. But that's a fantastic storage place. We can throw all our junk in there. So I'm just going to throw my the inflatable in the stern berth now. So all we do is take the cushion out there, take that out, slide the galley back. Suddenly we've got heaps of room there. There you go, that's our inflatable packed away. This time I'm going to make sure I don't leave it there when we trailer the boat. Look at that, that's gold. Perfect. Yeah, it's almost beer o'clock. But first I think we better go and see if we're still in the channel. Right, so we just crossed Lake Upriver, and now we're back in the Noosa River and heading towards Lake Cootharaba. There you go, right there, Lake Upriver, we just come across. And on our way to Lake Cootharaba. It's amazing.
The waterfront.
Got 20-foot depth now, 20 feet. Whereas back there, Lake Upriver, we only had 1.5 foot.
It's 8 meters now.
8 meters, is it?
Yep. 8.5.
Wow. It's amazing. Beautiful. Out in the wilderness on the Noosa River. Fantastic. Oh, not the swallows. The damn swallows are back there. Doesn't matter where I go. Oh, great. Just great. Oh. Yeah, of course.
They're coming to our boat.
Doesn't matter where I go, those two swallows follow me. Going in the front hatch. Look, where are they? What are they doing in there? They better not be crapping in there.
They're just checking everything. Yeah.
Birds.
Dad.
Come back here. Come back here. Naughty. She doesn't understand. She thinks this is all too boring. All too boring. There's only trees and water, she says. One day you'll understand, baby. One day. You just watch this video in 40 years and you tell me. Seems to make you happy when you're out somewhere like this in the middle of nowhere. Well, I have to say so far I love the Noosa River. I'm enjoying it.